Hello, good evening, and thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. We are very pleased to be able to welcome those of you that have been with us for a long time, as as well as those who are new to the Zenaf World family. I am honored for having been entrusted with the responsibility of hosting this show. It's a true reflection of the objective of this foundation, where every family member is given an equal opportunity. And I thank the organizers for this, giving me this chance to speak, host for this episode today. This is in continuation with our last episode on making of Zena families step by step. I'm your host, Ashok Bakshi from Zena Family Delhi, and would like to open the floor for discussion on the period from May 2021 till June 2022. What the family has achieved, has done so far. We will throw light on this, and I will invite you to please give some throw light on this topic. Thank you.
Okay, because it is an interactive session, so I would like to just give you input
Okay.
for better understanding of everybody. But we do wish that you should be there on the spotlight, which will not happen the way it is being recorded. Therefore, I would want that you, whenever you speak, automatically the video will, the camera will go to you. So you have to constantly keep, I mean, the moment you speak, the camera will go to you. Just remember that much. And whenever I am speaking, I mean, the camera will show the blank picture. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, in the last episode, we spoke about the journey of Zana family, making of Zana family, right from its inception day till today. But one major portion we had missed out in that. That is why we are having this particular show, which was that during the pandemic, how we availed constructively the period wherein we were unable to do any other work on ground or even otherwise. That was the period we went ahead full steam getting our legal entities registered, which were possible online. Now that was major portion of 2020. But if most of you can recall, 2021, by the month of February, slowly and gradually, offices had started opening up in real world partially with restrictions. So it was in the year 2021 till May month, we almost completed all the offline registrations. So we were through with most of our registration by the month of May. Now, it was that particular point of time when we realized and we decided that it is now the kind of situation which is prevailing. What can we do? Because the clarity that we had in 2016, the same clarity we even have today, which is primarily Zana family being a virtual family. Whatever is our working should always be directed and focused for building trust, faith, confidence. People evaluate us by seeing our perseverance level, clarity of thoughts, and focus. Whatever conduct we have, whatever working we have, these are few of the factor that we always have to bear in our mind. So after having gone through the registration and understanding these few factors, we evaluated the situation that was available in front of us. What is it that we can do to further these 4 or 5 factors which is required? It was still difficult to do anything on ground, which means we consciously took a decision that let us go ahead with doing things on the virtual space. Now, doing things means creating, conducting event and shows. That was clear related to the situation available. Now, that was one part. What we combined as a strength was we have 6 legal entity which is not for profit. We allotted every Sunday to one of the not for profit entity. Every legal entity has its autonomous vision, objective, and mission. Based on the vision, objective, and mission, we would pick up topic for the event. And we used to then have the event. Now, that was the second point. The third point, which was most important, which was building confidence amongst Zana family members. We had to let people see face to face how many people with what kind of profile background are available in Zana family. So it used to be during these events that we used to have different faces in different events, and all of them used to be given some role or the other in the event, and they would be introduced with their profile. On an average, you can say per event, there would be 8 to 9 people whose profile would be getting introduced. These events every Sunday by rotation representing the different 6 not-for-profit entities, we carried out till February 2022 with one clarity in our mind that majority of the active member via the event should get introduced. Now, if you can quickly calculate, we had 55 events. Every event, there was about 9 new faces which were getting introduced. So 55 into 9, those many members were introduced. People could see that introduction. We took the conscious decision that for permanency, we created an official YouTube channel, and all these events are archived and available on that YouTube channel. So what we achieved, first, vision, objective, mission of each of these autonomous entities, we picked the topic for the event in accordance to that. That was point number one. Point number two, every entity by rotation was getting chance to organize an event every Sunday by rotation. And third, we could introduce members for all the other people. Now, introducing members for all the other people clearly meant building confidence. You see the size of Zana family. You compare. There are so many people who are associated with various many other platforms. You will always realize, you will always see whoever of that platform is the promoter or the owner or the main organizer, they would always be in the front. All the remaining people will be getting second role. Correct us if our understanding is wrong. But we were different because everybody is equal in Zana family. And we could showcase our strength 55 into 9 in less than 1 year. We began this exercise in May 2021, and by February 22, we had achieved 55 events, having on an average 9 new people. So 3 objectives with which we went ahead, we achieved. We were happy. But then we did not want to stop over there, because it was almost the time when we were realizing that very soon we will start our ground activities. Now, starting ground activities, it's a common understanding. You require absolutely willing, committed, sincere, proactive member. Everyone is good. That is one side. But tomorrow, if you have to do something on ground, these few factors is minimum required. Willingness, commitment level, sincerity, and being proactive. That means taking initiative. Out of all these events that we conducted, we hand-picked people, and we created another YouTube channel where these hand-picked people were given the chance for hosting individual shows. Now that show, the theme of the show was to that individual's liking. Whatever the person likes as a hobby, as a passion, let the person select that theme and conduct that show. So that was an individual show. This was on a different YouTube channel. We started this exercise in the month of February. Today we are sitting in the month of October. In 9 months' time, we have already done 112 shows. So we did not sit idle. The machinery was well oiled and we kept the heat up with whatever was the situation available. Real world, when things really opened up, which was in the month of June 2022, we took a conscious decision, and in various geographical chapters, we started having face-to-face meetups. We had in Bangalore, we had in Calcutta, we had 4 in Delhi. Purpose of these meetups were very simple. Suggest, ideate what kind of an activity be undertaken and executed. Second round of discussion. Focus on only one activity, not for profit, one activity for profit. Kick start something on ground. Well, one can go ahead with many activities, but we know that has been the hallmark of Zana family. We always stay very humble. So if we are able to kickstart successfully with one activity in the not-for-profit and one activity in profit, I think the amount of confidence that will get generated, it's unimaginable. And that is what we are waiting. So this is the content which we had missed during our last session, during our last show. And one can use this as a filler that what actually happened between May 2021 till this year in the month of June, because after June we have started having face-to-face meetings.
Physical.
Yeah, physical meetings are there.
Good. So that was the fill-up which you wanted to share, which we missed out last time. Or is there anything else you want to share?
No. This is the exact fact and figure which should have been there in the previous show, but then I somehow missed it out.
Anyhow, you have completed now, and you have shared exactly the details what happened during this period, and it was a commendable job actually what has been done by the Zana family, despite pandemic and closed down, and by doing virtual meeting, you kept it ahead. I mean, you pushed on your goals and your aims and your visions, and it was just a marvelous job. It's admirable that what has been done during that period, where most of the people were sitting at home and could not do anything, and this was, like said, an opportunity in disguise to go ahead with the virtual meeting and continue with the program. So I thank you very much, Rajiv ji, for joining and clarifying this additional information on the making of Zana family step by step. I hope you will go through it, this information, and circulate it. Thank you very much for joining us, and see you again in our next episode. This is your host Ashok Bakshi from Zana Family Delhi chapter. Thank you and good night. Namaskar.